that room.
Yeah, that was a good point by you.
And that was the best start. That like, think about that. Think about being in a room of power struggle people.
Yeah.
Of power struggle people, agitated people, irritated, happy, satisfied people, a whole room.
And they're alphas. You said it. They don't care to speak up.
And nobody in that room cares to speak up or check somebody else, or, dude, like, you can't whoop me, like a whole room full of, you can't whoop me, so I'll say what I want.
Yeah.
Like, not that they're thinking that, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's the attitude.
Yeah. People that walk the face of the earth are just saying, I don't need violence because, we're all killers in here. We're all hitmen.
Yeah.
Let's respect in here. You know what I'm saying? So that was one. Ask me something else.
Okay, I was going to say, because, I feel like the vibe, we didn't plan this, but I feel like I'm kind of just interviewing you.
Yeah, hierarchy. Yeah. Coach Mac and his appreciation to be a part of it. He said it. He said, look, y'all, when I first came here, I said it. I'm proud to be a part of this. I came here because of this room. He said, I just want to reiterate that. I'm happy and honored to be in this room. So let's work, I'm here, let's go. So a room with no hierarchy, and Coach Mac setting his tone with I'm in this family, period.
So yesterday we were both
on 10,
especially, but it was particularly with President Bendapudi, athletic director Vince Tyra. So I talk about Chris Mack. So I would say the second thing I know you were probably looking at is, what do they have to say? So, how do you think, President and AD?
My best description is, again, you, Charity, we haven't introduced the girlfriend to the show, but we'll just say, hypothetically, we were hopping mad this morning when we both left for work or whatever. We finishing this when we get home. You know what I'm saying? We finishing this. And I got a problem. Yeah. You got to say the last word, and I don't want to hear anything when I come in that door. Yeah. Right?
That's what Nick's girlfriend says to him
all the time. Like, just enjoy the toaster strudel. See you later, babe.
Yeah. So you come in here and say
the nickname. Is that what you name it?
That's what I make her every morning.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. All of that was a lie. Every damn bit of it.
Okay. So now you come home and they say, I know you've been thinking about this part all day. You don't know what I've been thinking about. Listen, I was wrong about that part. I'll say this right now before you even have a chance to. I'm wrong about this part. This is what I'm going to do to fix that. Okay. I know you're worried about this part. I'm wrong. This is okay. I know you're worried about this part. I can't do anything about this one. This one's on you. You know what I'm saying? This is on you to fix. You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine like conversations like that?
Sure.
Like where two people can say, I was wrong, but I'm not wrong about that. And that's on you to fix on your own. Help me help you. Boom. Then you kind of end up, look, well, what about this? I'm listening. Okay, well, this is what the game plan is for that, This is what. So when you hear a bunch of that, you know what I'm saying? And you say, okay, here's how you can grade me going forward. If I'm a good partner, grade me through this. Okay. Because what can I say? I want to grade you more, like then you're confrontational. So the level of conflict resolution, again, this is just a beginner's course. But I did say it was the perfect meeting to start this partnership back. You know what I'm saying? Like to get the trust back. Also, I will say this. I will repeat this. I'll reiterate this. There wasn't a directive of don't talk to the media. Just so people know. It wasn't nobody in that room. Hey man, don't be talking to the media. Nothing like that.
The first few people that come out didn't.
You're right. Right.
One of them was Junior Bridgman, and he talks to who he wants to talk
to. It costs to talk to him.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, do you know? Like, hey y'all. Like, hey, pay me. a lot of money.
Do you want to know
for
what
what's in
though?
my mind?
To Junior's point, or Mr. Bridgman, I guess I should call him. He said, I didn't make the whole thing, so might have been some I missed that I'm not privy to yet, and I'm not speaking about it.
Mr. Bridgman. See, that's how smart he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can think on my toes quick enough to not have to answer. Now you got somebody like me on the other hand.
Mask upside down.
Can you believe somebody on the internet? Come on, bro, your mask is upside down.
I mean, they work the same. It's a comfort.
No, Nikki, it doesn't work the same. It doesn't work the same.
What?
Somebody had to inform me that my mask being upside down, I'm a super spreader.
I coming from a show where we talked about that a lot.
It was Nick's burner.
Yeah.
Come on, Maiden. No, yeah, that was funny.
That was funny.
But you did.
No.
Funny watching everybody else not talk to the media, and then here comes Marcus off the elevator.
Because I'm trained.
He's like, "Hey guys,
I'm a trained professional."
Yeah. Look, nobody noticed him, and he slowed down. But they're like, "Oh, there's Marcus." He's like, "Oh, dang, you got me." Hey.
Right? Wrong.
Okay.
Look at the video, people. You can see the elevator doors still open in the background. Kent Taylor, I thought we were friends. That ambush you put. Listen, y'all. I'm literally sitting in a chair and Kent Taylor blocks me from leaving.
Yeah.
Steve.
Texture says just get vaccinated and stop wearing the mask.
Steve.
Marcus.
Oh, haven't they heard the memo? Sorry, have you caught the memo? That doesn't matter anymore.
Don't get ugly. I was just telling you what they said.
Well, that doesn't matter anymore. Apparently,
Okay. Well,
it doesn't matter.
Mask.
Still got to wear a mask.
Okay.
This dagger, it's not quite okay. You seen those when you watch a Kill Bill movie or something, sometimes they pull out the long samurai sword, and sometimes it's that short one. Right, they almost have two of them, and you don't know which one's going to come out, the short one or you get my point.
Marking that.
So it was almost like Kent Taylor unsheathed his blade, and came over and just halt, good sir. You are on live television. Answer these questions, or you shall not pass. Jesus, Kent. I'm looking around. Kent, don't you know Tim Sullivan's over there?
Yeah.
You asking me these questions in front of guests?
I know.
We're gonna talk later on.
Yeah. Next thing you know, Tim's gonna be over here. Then he's gonna be like, "Tell us all the dirty dealings of Drew Diener." What? I don't know.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. What?
But yeah. Listen.
Is there a beef within the studio? What? I don't know. Yes. I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I got something to say on that.
I left my cup in. Yeah. Okay, so Kent Taylor, he's on the list.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the list. Steve, I didn't talk. I just said hello to everybody.
And you just told him. Did you hear what Marcus told him?
No.
Yeah, if they want to know what he's got to say, tune in tomorrow at 93.9 The Ville.
I did hear that part. Yeah.
Listen, how pissed do you think they were when I did that?
Oh yeah, they were probably like, God, we're getting
beautiful.
We're getting
company man. I love it. Look at you. I see
Did
you.
you just call me a company man like a compliment?
No, yes, team player, baby.
A company man. You're homely. You're a homely guy.
Nikki, company man.
I know
and the delegation.
Yeah.
We don't
company man. He's a company man.
Oh. You might as well just call me Steven.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Steven from Django. That's what you are. Yeah. Shut up and do what the man says.
I was going to say, we're not going to wheel you all the way into that one, Nikki.
Say, wow, sorry, everybody.
But, you think they were pissy about that?
If they were, then, I mean, okay. They're all in the same profession. I feel like, come on, real recognize real.
I think they all looked at each other and was like, we're not getting nothing here. Let's wait for the next one.
No.
They just needed one player to be like, okay, here, I'm ready to tell you. This guy said this. This guy said this. But
who's most likely to do that?
I'm not answering that.
Please.
Probably.
It's just a speculation, Steve.
I don't know. Probably ones that hang out in Lexington. It was. But here's my here. The beautiful thing was, though, from what I've heard, is there wasn't really anything to. If you were wanting the salaciousness, I'm not saying it didn't get passionate, but if you wanted the salaciousness, it sounds like it wasn't there.
That's why nobody's talked.
Yeah.
That's why nobody wanted to talk. I'm not giving you one bit of information to make this salacious.
Did WHS try to interview you?
Well, if they did, it wasn't. I couldn't see, those cameras blinded me, and I was too scared of Kent Taylor.
Well, I'll say this: Ken Spencer doesn't deserve he's a good dude.
He
don't deserve the WHS hate, man.
Come work it.
Part of that Shandy life, man.
I know. But Ken Spencer would be one of the ones like Christmas bonus. Are you, Haley? Are you dishing out your Christmas? Are you divvying up yours to everyone else then?
Yeah. What are we gonna do about that Christmas bonus?
Texter says the only thing would have made it better if it was WHS that interviewed you.
I wouldn't even notice.
But I wouldn't know. I know. Okay, but seriously, overview, and then we can move on. I mean, I know from the meeting and stuff, but overview. I mean, it did. I've met Jerry, Texter, but
I lightened up on him.
He was even in the building too. Okay,
I'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
I lightened up.
Yeah.
How many of you guys were there? How many former players was?
Put it this way, I didn't even know who was on the other side of the room.
Yeah, because I asked you, like, was so and so there, and you're like, maybe. Like,
yeah, I there's people on the other side of the room I never even saw.
So, like,
but I saw people.
Not an exact number, but like more than 30, 40, 50.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
It was a full turnout.
Sure.
Yeah, it was a good turnout. Like I said, this was outside of the meeting parameters. The Taekwondo Panero situation.
Yeah.
Like I said, he did take to social media the other night. He didn't know about the meeting.
For people who don't, Taekwondo.
Yeah,
for people that don't know.
Yeah. He, like I said, he shout out like, what meeting? You know, man, that sucks. You know, I feel violated. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So first thing in the morning yesterday, I called over. Said, hey, is there something going on that we should know about? You know, because this is not cool, right?
You called?
Yes, I called.
Okay,
I called personally first thing in the morning yesterday. Hey, you know, whoever's in charge of the contacting, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
We have a huge, omission here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, hey, sorry, I'm on it later. Call, bang, good to go. And again,
because he is number 2 on my number 5s all time.
Oh,
Earl,
Steve, that's cool. Oh,
Taekwondo, Alvin, Jerry did win a title.
Does Teddy count on that list?
I would count Teddy.
Jesus Lord,
I would count Teddy just for the hell of it. Yeah. And then I guess that's where you get into Maven territory.
So, like, honorable mentions of your top 5.
No, well, yeah. Technically, I guess he would be in top 5. He would be an honorable. He'd be 6th. Top 5 and 1. I'm going to go CBS style.
Yeah.
CBS style. Be and 1. You'd be my +1.
You're the 6th man of the 5s.
Yeah, I know. I mean, there's a lot of Earl's first 1 seed I've ever watched as a Louisville fan. Dean, he just did what he did. Yeah, Alvin that was kind of what introduced me to Louisville basketball. Just an incredible dunker. Like I said, Jerry won a title. Can't deny that. I just put Teddy in there for the hell of it.
Starter of the Broncos, man.
I know, yeah, starter of the Broncos.
For him.
But maybe it would be in there somewhere. I hate it when he was here.
Quick commercial break. Middays with Marcus Maven. Am I in anybody's top 10 of number 5s? Do I even exist?
Malik, 3-time captain. You're gone.
I was a 3-time captain, Steve.
No, you wasn't, because there's never been a 3-time captain in the history of our program.
I don't believe that.
Well, then you need to challenge the record books. Because Malik Williams was just named captain for the third time, and they says the first three-time captain.
They started doing that when Coach Mack arrived.
No, that was there'd be a lot of records.
Oh, if you go to here's the problem, Steve, with what you just said.
Okay.
I used to go up to talk to the referees at the shake hands guys before the game. It means I was the captain for that game.
Yeah.
Now, I've been the captain for 3 years.
Okay. Well, then you needed to call and discuss that with the university, bro. Maybe you should have brought that up in the meeting.
Had I known that they were stabbing me in the back the whole time, I would have.
So
my opportunity, Malik Williams and Marcus Maben, the only
three-time captains.
Y'all trying to erase me from the history books now.
Somebody said
I'm not going to any more teamings.
One person said you're in my top 10 for number 5. So that should make you feel good, right?
Quick commercial break. Middays with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville.
Oh, ship! I need to get this package downtown by noon.
Don't worry. There's a brand new on-demand delivery service by Z-Trip. It's Z-Shipping.
Are you shipping me?
No, we're shipping your packages.
For the quickest, affordable on-demand courier service, visit zshipping.com. zshipping.com. Let Z-Ship help you with your delivery needs. That's zshipping.com.
Here's what you missed on The Drive with Mark Ennis.
I swear to you, I mean this. There's something whiplash-like about fumbles after big plays or in big plays. Like Malik, like you said, it's like a 30-yard run. You're like, hell yeah, we just flipped the field. We're in field goal range. And then you fumble at the end of that run. It's like, oh, not only do you not have that, it's like now they have the ball.
The Drive, weekdays 3 to 6 on 93.9 The Ville.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer, 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
Taco Bell presents a get-out-of-bedtime story. It's time to wake up from this amazing dream, even though you're jet skiing on lemonade. How extreme! And oh, look at that, you just won the lottery. Is that a castle? Take the keys, it's your property. What's better than swimming in space? Just wait for the big reveal. It's Taco Bell breakfast and it's actually real. So it's time to wake up and bid your dreams farewell. Because toasted breakfast burritos are waiting for you, only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only.
Look, staying healthy isn't easy. Watching your diet, hitting the gym, avoiding stress. But a good night's rest helps boost your overall health and wellness. And it couldn't be easier. The new Sleep Number 360 smart bed senses and automatically adjusts to keep you both effortlessly comfortable. The result? You wake up ready for anything. Proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. Don't miss our weekend special. Save 50% on the new Sleep Number 360 limited edition smart bed, plus special financing. Ends Monday. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
Hey, everybody. Steve Rummage here. And if you have listened to 93.9 The Ville over the last few months, you know I've reminded you of 3 simple words. Call Josh Jarbo. Josh is a licensed realtor and owner of RE/MAX Alliance. And with the spring market heating up, he wants to make your home buying or selling process as efficient as possible by offering a guaranteed sale program and instant offers on commercial listings. And if that wasn't enough, up to $5,000 seller credit by mentioning you heard it right here. So don't wait any longer and contact Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or joshjarbo@remax.net.
Near the edge of a 6, and it's Brian Ownby. He nods it in.
Hey, it's Jeff Greer. Lou City is back in action Friday as the boys in purple return to Lynn Family Stadium to take on FC Tulsa. Join Casey Whitfield and me starting at 7:15 for pregame coverage, followed by the game broadcast just past 7:30. It's all right here on ESPN 680, 105.7, and the ESPN Louisville app.
Focus has expanded its roster of flavors with 4 new big hitters.
Crisp apple, mixed berry, cherry cola, and root beer add to Focus's already impressive roster of flavors.
Focus has been our go-to drink for years when it's time for a pick-me-up around the office.
Focus is a naturally energizing caffeinated sparkling water, so it's free of any of the bad stuff you find in sodas and energy drinks.
Go to drinkfocus.com to find the full lineup of flavors and get them delivered right to your door.
Focus, PHOCUS. Try it today.
Sure. I thought that was important what you said, though. You did feel like everybody cared. And I think that from a fan's perspective, even the things like Jerry Eves and the different ones, I'm talking from my perspective, from a fan's perspective. I think sometimes you see that stuff and you're like, y'all don't care about the university. You're just trying to start trouble. I don't think they go about it very well.
Yep.
But I think you saying what you're saying says, okay, but at the core, I think they do just want the university to flourish.
Right.
I'm not saying that to try to tell people not to be angry at some of the stuff. Again, but I get what you're saying at the core of the meeting.
We left that meeting still feeling strongly about our way to help the university and what the university must do. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's why I emphasize start. I emphasize
if they come up with some sort of ticketing policy, do you get a +1?
What's the best way to answer this question?
How did I benefit from this meeting? This is why I do radio with you. I could have went and did radio with anybody. I do it with you for things like this.
Yeah, can we get our beak wet?
Yeah, hang on, dude. A weekend as the producer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Chill, bro. And your dad, Bob Valvano.
Hey, dude. I mean,
This is my Valvano. This is my cash cow.
Well, just
Okay.
give me a couple crumbs. That's all
I
I'm saying.
latched in before his son made the NFL. Okay, so you, sir,
We dropped it. We watched the draft together.
yeah, I was like, you, sir, can sit over there. I'm kidding about the ticket thing.
Are you?
No, I mean, not if it was a thing. Not if it's a real thing. Then no. Save me a lot of money.
The staff, the AD and president understand that there's a value in the alumni having access to the university.
Sure. Okay. That is good. That is good to say. And let me say, I'm not ignoring the text line either.
That's the best way I can phrase it.
A lot of texters have text and ask specifics. I'm not
Did you
ignoring
not read
you.
the ones out? I wouldn't answer. In particular.
Yeah, well, just things that I'm not. Well, I'm not even going to put you in that position. So there, some of the specifics. I want y'all to know we're not ignoring it. Marks can't. Different ones can't. I think there is a little bit of a creed there. Yeah.
I'm telling everybody.
Yeah. So
no. But listen,
I think that's fair to say. So they do understand.
The president and the AD understand the importance of the players having comfortable access to the university.
The importance for Steve Rummage, I'm using me just as fan, to see the players, I think is important.
Oh, take it a step further. To see the players happy to be there and not just being a show.
Yeah.
No, this is not. I go to these games to sit next to, you know what I'm saying? They're here.
Well, I think, and I don't know,
not just a reunion.
And again, if something I'm saying, if something was said, I hate to even give. I have that I want to give
I won't.
I don't know if it was an idea or anything, but like if I'm in the seats and I'm watching a game and I know I can look up Freak the Line Extended and there's a group of players in a box or something,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's my former players, man. That's my heroes. That's my, what I'm saying? Like, that's awesome.
But there's something to be said for saying, I wonder who I'll see today.
Yeah. Just walking through the Yum Center.
Right. I wonder who I'll see.
I still enjoy seeing Robbie Valentine and those guys when you go in. Yeah.
Instead of that, like I said, instead of that honoring day, instead of honoring day, they understand listen, when I say they started the meeting saying we have empathy, we understand these things.
Yeah, Texter, he does have a boo. That'd be his +1. It's me.
You guys are talking to each other in the shower. I didn't want to.
So, but you get my point.
Yeah, that's a good point, man.
Before people even had a chance to voice their opinion, some things that were said were like, "Well, I was going to cuss you out about that."
Yeah,
didn't know you knew how I felt. You been reading my emails?
Did they reduce the suspension?
So are we going to do the player profiles or are we going to start talking? Because I watched Indiana Ole Miss.
Okay, I was going to say, but give the roses.
Yes. Take your time.
Let me give some roses right now.
Take your time.
To Mark Ennis and Mark Blankenbaker. I think that as radio hosts, and God knows they're better than me. I mean, they do that stuff. I'm not talking like that, but since I've been in this business, you kind of know.
Aaron, bring Matt Jones as his +1. No, I mean, I'm just reading the text line. Jeez. Relax.
So,
by the way, I got a DM saying that I guess like a private investigator is weighing in on that today over on those airwaves. So I don't know if anything's going to come out about that, but the guy was basically telling us, kind of keep your ears and eyes open. Maybe some tea is being spilled.
On what?
On the whole UK football player situation.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Are they looking into who the judge and who the cop was that didn't? Anyways, What I was saying though was
Kermit meme.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny as to no, my question was serious.
Roses,
what are they looking into? Yeah, sorry. Listen, I'm trying to give Mark Ennis and Mark Blankenbaker credit here, but man, you know how radio's going to go on daily yesterday, and it was like, okay, so I'm driving, I'm flipping through, and I'm like, okay, what are we doing here? So I'm like, let me hear. I turn on Ennis and Blankenbaker, right, and they did for about an hour some of the best Ole Miss Louisville breakdown you'll ever hear. I could have been watching this on ESPN, ACC Network, ESPN would have been like, this is tremendous. And I know, right? Yeah. Listen, not right here on 93.9 The Ville. I didn't get to say that in front of the news stations or anything, but
company man.
Yeah, company man. Yeah.
It's not an insult when I tell you.
I'm a company man. Yeah, no, because I'm Leo DiCaprio in the movie, right? So, yeah. So what's his name?
The Departed? What movie are you
going
with?
Calvin Candy.
Calvin Candy.
You know his damn name.
Yeah. So anyways,
Monsieur Candy.
Mark, they did a tremendous breakdown of the game. And it really kind of, for the first time, got me in breakdown of the game. So, of course,
who's the third Mark?
Mark and Mark.
You said Mark, and Mark.
No, I didn't. I said Mark and Mark. Are you all right, man? Is there a third Mark subliminally on your mind?
You said it.
I was talking about Mark Blankenbaker and Mark Ennis. And it was just so that kind of got me into, and I know we're coming up on the top of the hour, that's why I'm taking my time here. But then that was coupled with, so now I listen to them, and I'm for the first time.
He did say Mark 3 times. Thank you, Dana.
Is that Dana that sends the mean text?
No.
Okay, different Dana.
She does throw some hands.
Okay. She's a man.
No. There's another Dana.
No, I know.
There's a lot of Danas. There's a lot of Dana. Like pound for pound, we might lead the nation in Dana.
We probably do, because there is like 3 or 4 different Danas that call this show. Men, women, everything. So, but anyway, so I listened to this breakdown of the game. Then that's coupled with here in about 15 minutes, the uniform release coming in. And it really got the game day juices flowing. And the reason I say I credit them is because they could have just went 3 hours on this stuff. And it was like, I think they did a great job at kind of shifting to the football side of
even
it.
you telling me about what they were saying made me go punch in Indiana Ole Miss.
Yeah, it was awesome, man.
Yep. Like I said, it was a good game. I think I'd like to have a little fun with that conversation too. Nikki, what's our playout music for the first hour going to normally be?
Well, I'm glad you asked
because I'm
that.
always listening and I'm always waiting. Like I don't mind.
I did it by mistake the first couple times as 3-6 Mafia. What is it? 3-6 Mafia. What stand? I think. But I kind of just started adding that. But
we don't mind if you want to put your own little wrinkle on the show. Like, that's okay.
Yeah, and I just want to hear it. I just want to, in the middle of the talking
side. That's it.
If I'm in the middle of talking, you play it. But give me some.
We're not saying you're doing a bad job. We're just not saying you're doing a great job.
Yeah,
that's the nicest thing anyone has said to me around these parts. So
I want to hear it.
I will ride that compliment.
I want to
at
hear
least
it.
a month.
Ride it all you
Nikki,
want.
I want to hear it.
Anytime, every time.
Download the ESPN Louisville app. Search ESPN Louisville for streaming, podcasts, and the latest program schedule. An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville.
Summertime is wing time, and Wing Zone has you covered. Wing Zone has 17 amazing flavors to choose from, including our new hot garlic and Louisiana lemon pepper. Don't forget to try our new colossal chicken sandwich. Have Wing Zone delivered to your pool party or pick up at any of our 2 Louisville locations. Wingzone.com. You got it.
Steve Rummage here from 93.9 The Ville, and I want to tell you about Vitality Wellness and Weight Loss. Vitality is a safe, effective weight loss program that is tailored to your body. With Vitality, you'll get a personalized food list and supplements based on your needs. Vitality is science-based, and in your first visit, you'll go through a complete body scan and be assigned a personal specialist. In the first week, I was down 16 pounds. So go to vitalitylouisville.com or call 502-442-2117 and let them know you heard about it right here from Steve Rummage and 93.9 The Ville.
Everyone knows Genesis Diamonds has the best prices, but you need to know Genesis also has the best diamonds, the ones with the most sparkle and brilliance.
Some diamonds are just not good enough to go in a Genesis box.
Wendy Canavan, Vice President at Genesis, says these are not like the diamonds you see at the mega corporate chain stores.
We're not like the chain stores. Our owner is so picky. He goes through hundreds of diamonds in order to buy 20. He will not allow his customers to buy an inferior diamond.
In fact, the diamonds that Genesis rejects are often sold to internet retailers and corporate chain jewelers.
No one wants a foggy diamond. No one wants a hazy diamond. And you won't see that at Genesis Diamonds.
What you will see is one of the largest selections of GIA certified diamonds in America. Each one hand-selected for maximum brilliance because, well, that's what she deserves.
You don't want people to say, oh, your ring's okay. You want people to say, wow.
Genesis Diamonds, where Louisville gets engaged. Shelbyville Road Plaza next to Trader Joe's.
Are you out there looking for your next raise? UPS Jobs Kentucky is now offering pay up to $21 an hour. That's still in combination with our tuition-free education and our $325 a month living allowance. Immediate positions are available for day and night side opportunities. Visit our website, upsjobsky.com, or follow our social media at upsjobsky. That's upsjobsky.com. UPS, delivering your next opportunity today.
U of L Health's expertise is now at more hospitals, medical centers, and physician practices, along with Brown Cancer Center and Fraser Rehab, making the impossible possible. That's the power of you. To learn more, visit uoflhealth.org.
Something on your mind? Hit us up on the UPS Jobs text line, 3831-939.
Hey everybody, Steve Rummage here, and if you have listened to 93.9 The Ville over the last few months, you know I've reminded you of 3 simple words. Call Josh Jarbo. Josh is a licensed realtor and owner of RE/MAX Alliance, and with the spring market heating up, he wants to make your home buying or selling process as efficient as possible by offering a guaranteed sale program and instant offers on commercial listings. And if that wasn't enough, up to $5,000 seller credit by mentioning you heard it right here. So don't wait any longer and contact Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or joshjarbo@remax.net.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold craft, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
Here's what you missed on the Diener Show.
He wasn't going to go quietly. And at that point, you feel like you have no choice. Let's not forget, Dino committed the crime here. Dino is the one who committed a crime. And so I think when you feel like the guy's not going to stand down and you've got someone where you are the victim and they are giving you the crime, forget PR. The dude's breaking the law.
Weekday morning, 7 to 10 on 93.9 The Ville, ESPN 680 and 105.7.
post. There's Obi. He nods it down. And in the finish is Cam Lancaster.
Hey, it's Jeff Greer. Lou City is back in action Friday as the boys in purple return to Lynn Family Stadium to take on FC Tulsa. Join Casey Whitfield and me starting at 7:15 for pregame coverage, followed by the game broadcast just past 7:30. It's all right here on ESPN 680, 105.7, and the ESPN Louisville app.
Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maven. 8150-93.9 is the number. The smooth sounds of Nikki Valvano on the rejoin. You got
little MF Doom.
You got the hot tracks going on there.
Sodium glutamate.
And speaking of hot tracks, temperature control is one of the most valuable resources one could have. And if you agree, then DFH Company is the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222, or you can look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Inquire about their Mitsubishi mini split like the one we use at the studio for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222, or you can look them up online at dfhcompany.com.
You want a spit bucket, man? Like
It's not Rocky.
Help me, Mick.
It is when you got to do this. Football's right around the corner, so get in on all the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. And with the NFL returning, DraftKings is giving new customers $200 in free bets instantly when you bet $1 or more on any football game. Listen up, because you don't want to miss this. Head to the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Place a bet of $1 or more on any Week 1 game to receive $200 in free bets instantly. DraftKings didn't forget about current customers either. All customers can participate in DraftKings Week 1 no-brainer. For opening night, all customers can double their money as long as Tampa Bay doesn't lose by 74 points. I don't know. I can see the Cowboys taking that one by 75, so might want to watch that bet. But anyways, if you believe that the Cowboys aren't going to win by 75, then maybe jump on that bet. I won't be taking it. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code WLCL to receive $200 in free bets when you place a $1 bet on any football game. That's promo code WLCL to get your free $200 in free bets instantly. For a limited time only, DraftKings Sportsbook, the official sports betting partner of the NFL. You must be 21 or older, Indiana only, new customers only. Minimum $5 deposit and $1 wager required, one per customer. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you got a gambling problem, call 1-800-9-WITH-IT.
You do much better on the reads in person.
Yeah.
When the pressure's on.
I can only do live sports on it.
I was gonna say, Nikki, what's the deal with that?
What?
With you doing live sports centers when everybody else tapes them?
Well, because I'm not a bitch. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Are you like
dump that right now?
Yeah. Now we're doing radio.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I probably should do a couple.
You grew up just doing live.
Yeah. But seriously, like if I'm taping it and I'll stumble, and if you listen to me do sports centers, I stumble. I can't keep on going it.
Taping just makes you
like seriously, it'll take me like Process and Brian, like seriously, they like I was joking before, but they would knock out their sports centers and make it sound immaculate in like 2 minutes. And that's like recording 1 minute, editing it 1 minute. And so a little bit of just a little, I mean, they're really like good at it. Me, it would take me 15 minutes to record a sports center. Can you drop the video feed too? Like, no. So it was, I long story short, I just can't do it. I have to do it live. I have to
you
be Bill
ever
O'Reilly.
copied a sports center?
Oh, 100%. Usually I'll put my own spin on it. Look, okay. Well, no, I'll take the scores, like all the little things that someone that actually, does work, that records, like I'm usually like Process, give me your scores. And then I'll just throw it on the end.
I was going to say,
but the main story and the main, I read one. I did it one time. I was behind. I was like, screw it. I'll just do Process at Sports Center. And I'm going to keep it at 100 now. I marked this because I know Andy's going to find this hilarious.
Okay.
I did it one time and Process.
Well, that's what we care about.
Process Process.
Fine jar, Nicky Valvano.
No, I'm sorry.
1 quarter.
Only 1 quarter. All right, that was better than I thought. I can't do it. I did it one time with Magic too, and then I did it one time with Process, and they talk different than I do. They're a lot better than I do. So the verbiage was just the vernacular.
I disagree, but okay.
Well, thanks, guys. I was totally fishing there. But yeah, so no, I do my own sports centers. I do them live, and that's just how I got to do it. So
it's pretty awesome.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Rummage, and like you have to do it. You have to be looking at Maben. You have to be looking at me. You know the pressure's on you.
Yeah, I think under pressure,
you do a better job.
And here's the problem: doing this. If people don't know, I guess I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to. When I do the shows from home, I walk. I like to walk. I like to walk in circles. I'll walk around. I'll just do like 2 hours of just walking. You know what I'm saying? While I'm doing the show, because I'm like, oh, it's kind of productive. This is not easy to do walking.
No, walking and chewing bubblegum, truly.
Because
seriously, that's what it is.
Listen, I'm doing it, and then you're like, oh, man, it's a lot of words.
It's kind of wordy, right?
Yeah, so it is easier to do here. We're about 4 minutes away from the uniform release.
What are you expecting?
Some all reds.
I want to listen.
Urban camo.
I want to snitch on uniform conversation, Steve.
Ooh.
From the meeting.
Ooh.
Juicy.
Ooh.
But I'm not going to.
Oh, you should. You got to now.
No, I'm not going to. I'm gonna call everybody and ask them, is it okay?
Interesting.
I'm gonna text everybody and say, hey y'all.
Well, now you're making that texter really angry.
Hey y'all, can I tell
you didn't drop any nuggets? I think that one's fair. Right before
listen to Steve.
Listen, right before we get the uni updates. Going for the season,
I mean,
or going for the season opener.
Listen, it wouldn't be much, but just like what options are available. Like,
so there are we talking basketball uniforms?
I mean, who knows? I mean, I'm just saying, like,
give us a hint.
Like, what if there were options that people didn't know about?
Texans are getting pissed now.
Chris on one.
Now it's not a joke anymore. Now people are angry.
What if there were options, Steve, that they told us
for basketball uniforms this year?
I mean, just it doesn't matter, Steve. I mean, just what if there was a whole another class of uniforms that we had no idea even existed?
We are talking about basketball.
Listen, we're just talking, Steve. We're just talking hypotheticals. I said, what if?
Get Chris in here before we get these uniforms.
Chris, thanks for joining us on 93.9. What's on your mind?
What's up, Maven Rummage?
What's up, man?
Dylan.
Hey, first of all, Maven, it's good to have you back. That yesterday Maven scared me a little bit. Good to have that last back.
Fair enough.
Hey, second, Steve, you can't do that reading no more. The Cowboys are going to score 100 points. You're setting people up for failure.
I know, right? Thank you. Thank you.
You're setting people up for failure. Dak's going to go for 100.
That's a fact.
Okay, maybe here's a question for you. I think this is broad enough that you might be able to answer this. Will the fans notice what's going to happen, what you guys are talking about without you all telling us? And when I say that, here's what I mean. I went to the last game at Freedom Hall, and all the former players were there. I got a poster signed by almost every All-American that was at U of L. They had a room where they were signing stuff. They were meeting and greeting the fans. Will we notice things like that without you having to tell us what the meeting was about? I'll get up and I'll listen to you.
Appreciate it, man.
1,000%.
Texture says I'm leaving and going to KSR.
1,000% you will notice. Man, he was saying something that sparked one more thing that I forgot to that sparked just too much going on.
Y'all got some deodorant. Nah, like COVID messed up my nose and I can smell myself right now. I showered last night, ran out of the house without doing a full on wipe. You
might as well
just got to drive by.
Close that door and bask in it.
Oh,
he's number 6, one better than Maven. Somebody said it's the Duncan Cardinal on him.
All this is hypothetical, y'all. Like, I don't know why you asking me.
Somebody said hand over the jersey, maybe. The Texans are pissed.
I wouldn't know.
You shouldn't have brought this up
Can
without
you
saying
give us a color that's on it?
No.
I'm gonna guess red at some point. There's a little red somewhere, and
it's possible.
He didn't say yes though.
Or it could be entirely different. We could look like a team, and what if we didn't even recognize?
Okay, I promise I'm not gonna go through the list. I promise I'm not gonna do speed round. Are they infrared?
So, what are you expecting to hear from the release?
This is terrible. What release?
The release that's coming at 11:15.
Well, I'm going to see some jerseys since U of L is not afraid to tell us. But also today we're going to get a depth chart.
I thought about it, Steve.
Okay.
You made me think about that just now.
Mm-hmm.
You reminded me. Chris originally made me think about it. And this is funny to me. Y'all know my history about opening gifts, right?
Sure.
You're aware of my history.
What is this now?
Like Christmas gifts and birthday gifts.
Somebody sent a picture of the Shin. What is it?
Yes,
they
yes.
said
the poster.
Yeah, somebody said they've hit Bashford Manor. It's a big poster on the
glass. On the glass.
God, put it on the brick, lady.
Oh,
on the
that's
brick.
awesome. That's a great text.
Poster terrorist.
That's
Stop
great.
it.
Somebody said maybe you're going to cause a revolt. Somebody said no, Marcus, not like this.
Listen, you know what's funny? What's hilarious, Steve? And y'all, Steve witnessed it. Let's just say during the break. But when Chris asked the question, will you notice things, right? Moving forward. Steve, would you agree? And this is not sports talk. This is not anything. This is macro life in Louisville talk. Steve.
I'm listening.
Nobody is comfortable with what's going on right now. What do I mean? Nobody is comfortable with Louisville basketball having a secret.
Okay, yeah.
It's driving everybody crazy. Because all these meetings formally, Steve,
yeah,
somebody's on TV talking. Somebody's ratting out everything. They know the details, right? Would you admit that this is the first time in a long time that nobody knew? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody had confirmed airways material by now.
Yeah.
And you can feel the uncomfortableness, right?
Yeah.
Like, no, I got to know what happened in there. I got to know everything that was said. Because normally they do. Normally by now, everybody knows. They know specifics of everything.
I mean, we're approaching what, 12, 18 hours? Yeah.
Yeah.
And people are going crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My DMs are, hey man, I mean, my boy, baby, what's going on? Oh, who this? Hey, oh man, I was just checking on you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, heard man, I heard you went to some meeting and stuff. I mean, you don't gotta tell me, but I wouldn't mind if you did. I mean, you know, I won't tell nobody, man. I'm getting flooded, and all the basketball players are enjoying this right now. You're going,
yeah.
I ain't no snitch. Luke was on with Dina. He wasn't snitching.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Yeah, and like I said, it is enjoyable to me. Are you looking at notifications?
No, I'm looking at the uniforms.
You care to describe them?
They're pretty nice, man. It's all red. The jersey kind of looks like our normal jersey, but we're going all red here. It looks like that.
And Marshawn is.
Can y'all hear this in the background?
Marshawn is the model.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Multiple people. Okay.
I like the new wings. Looks like the wings are. Yeah.
I don't know about the wings.
I'm here for it
because sometimes they make them look skinnier.
Well, no, but the wings look like they match the jersey. So it looks like the wings are just kind of like a shiny red on the jersey. Like, hang on, I kind of like.
I know
this.
what you're talking about now. See.
Yeah, I kind of like this. This is good. That hey, listen, you of all people love the all red look. So we're gonna be on Monday night, Labor Day night, on national TV, red from top to bottom.
I've been whining about all red everything forever.
I know. And this is going to be bright red from head to toe. That's pretty sharp, man.
I like it.
Don't send me any more DMs.
What did I do? That right? But still, yeah, I'm a fan.
Is the helmet chrome? I can't tell.
It looks like the face mask is.
Okay, because I kind of like it, like the all red
Yeah,
non-chrome. Like
yeah.
that's still my favorite helmet.
Yeah, listen, it can be
The
chrome
chrome
or
red.
the marble, like like the
Yeah.
marbly stuff. I like both of those.
Yeah, no, I really like.
Texter says, I like them all red, baby. Let's see. Texter says, hell yeah, Maven. We've been on blast for about 5 years, so we are on edge. So I said, what about them jerseys are fire? Let's see. The shadows on the new football jersey feel like a callback. I agree with that. They do kind of got the old Bobby Petrino 1.0 jersey look. I like that. I like that. Somebody said the shadow behind the numbers is a homage to our old Big East days. I agree with that. Thank the Lord they changed the wings. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, they when I first saw them, I was like, yeah, it's kind of normal. But the more I'm looking at them, the more I'm seeing the little subtle details in them. I'm like,
are they ready to play some football, Steve?
Well, that's the next thing. Yeah,
listen, we're doing a lot of modeling, y'all. You can tell I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for football now because like now I'm doing the. Listen, I'm already setting my. Well, if you had been training more instead of doing all these videos,
yeah,
wouldn't be down 7-10.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be the next thing is, anything looks good or you feel better with when you win. But I do like that. I do think it matters, though. I mean, Louisville fans going down to Atlanta, you're going to be rocking the red from head to toe. I mean, on that Monday night, it's again, I do like like they said, the shadow behind the number. I like that a lot. So, but yes, now we have a jersey. I feel like the only thing left to get is depth chart today, which there may be some interesting moves. Coach Satterfield
spoke yesterday.
He said yesterday that he kind of confirmed that Cole and Duncan would start at safeties.
Yep. Josh Minkins is available.
Josh Minkins is available. Actually, not just Josh Minkins. This is the first time in a long time, still a couple days left, that
Want that bite?
Yeah, absolutely. Nick, if you want to play that really quick.
We've talked about the two transferred safeties that have come in here, Q Cole and Ken Duncan, and both of those guys have had a really good camp. They're going to be our starting safeties there. Josh Minkins has been worked his way back in now, and he's been practicing, so he'll be available as well. And and then we talked about Chandler Jones was another guy we think that can also slide in there and help at the safety position if we need him to. He's a guy that's worked really about 3 different positions in the back end. He's matured as a football player and really understands what we're trying to do defensively. So we have some guys we can certainly get back there at the safety position, but we feel good about the two guys that are in the starting lineup there.
Yeah, and I agree, and kind of what he said. They have everybody available.
He was also on Packer and Durham today. Did you
Coach
hear?
Satterfield?
Yeah, did you?
No,
hear
I didn't.
That?
I didn't.
I tell you what.
Why'd you look at Nick?
We'll take a.
That's an L on the producers right there.
We'll take a quick
That's a
commercial
fat
break
L.
because here's the thing. Normally we would be doing a player profile, but we would all agree it's slim pickings at the player profile. We can do a last one, or we can kind of do a Satterfield sound sheet kind of conversation.
Yeah, I mean, I think Coach Satterfield said a lot of important things today. This is game week. I think it would be remiss to Sorry, we'd be remiss not to talk about that. And like I said, plus, I mean, today we move into depth chart. Should be coming out here soon. Lane Kiffin talks today. I think that's something that we will probably be ready for. I do agree with Blankenbaker this morning. I kind of thought Lane would be a little more swaggy. Like he's not, maybe he's growing up. I don't know, but I kind of thought there would be a couple shots. I tried to bait him on Twitter all summer and just nothing.
And you got nervous?
Yeah.
Did you set that up to hold the bird is holding the microphone?
Yes.
Awesome.
I know. I just figured it was just add Louis to the.
That's cool.
I know.
I like that.
Yeah, I just figured add Louis to the show.
Last commercial break. Middays with Marcus Maven on 939 The Ville.
Time
Bet Rivers
is
Sportsbook
wing
is
time.
ready to make this football season one to remember. All season long, you can score at Bet Rivers Sportsbook with free bets, odds boosts, and more. With player props, thousands of game lines, and live in-game betting, Bet Rivers Sportsbook delivers a best-in-class sports betting experience and has an experienced customer service team to back it up. Visit Bet Rivers Sportsbook today and bet this football season with a local trusted team that puts you first. Go to betrivers.com and be a winner. Partner of French Lick Casino Resort. Must be 21 or over to play. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-9-WITH-IT. 1-800-994-8448. Playable only in Indiana.
Ready to make something great? At GE Appliances, we do it every day, building appliances people depend on. GE Appliance Park is hiring full-time for all shifts. Join our manufacturing production team and be part over 100 years of American manufacturing. Apply today at makeitatthepark.com. Make a difference? Make it at GE Appliance Park. Makeitatthepark.com.
Miss anything for your favorite shows? Head over to the GE Appliances Podcast Center on ESPNLouisville.com. Apply today at makeitatthepark.com.
Summertime is wing time, and Wing Zone has you covered. Wing Zone has 17 amazing flavors to choose from, including our new hot garlic and Louisiana lemon pepper. Don't forget to try our new colossal chicken sandwich. Have Wing Zone delivered to your pool party or pick up at any of our 2 Louisville locations. Wingzone.com. You got it.
At Genesis Diamonds, you can relax. There's no pressure, no pricing games, no commissioned salespeople.
Our non-commissioned experts make the same amount of money whether they make a sale or not. So they're not pushy. They don't try to get you to go past your budget. Honestly, they're just here to take care of you.
Wendy Canavan, Vice President at Genesis, says even if you don't buy from Genesis, you need to take advantage of the best and most thorough and free diamond education process.
We thoroughly educate the customer, and we go way past the standard 4 C's and explain all of the nuances in the industry. Customers constantly say, wow, I didn't know that, or nobody told me that.
And when you're ready to buy, Genesis will show you as many diamonds as you want to see at prices you won't find anywhere else.
Our best price guarantee is unbelievable. If you even think you saw a diamond at a better price, you need to come back to me.
So relax. Genesis has your back.
We will make sure they get the most for their money.
Genesis Diamonds, Shelbyville Road Plaza, where Louisville gets engaged.
Now that sports have officially kicked off, there's only 4 things missing from your playbook. 4 pegs. Looking for great smoked wings? 4 pegs. Looking for juicy barbecue and award-winning chili? 4 pegs. If you're just looking for some cold crab, tap, can, or bottled beer? 4 pegs. And the best part about 4 pegs is it's right around the corner at 1053 Goss Avenue in Germantown. So you better get over there fast because the word is spreading. And while you're over there, be sure to ask about their food truck and other catering services.
Hey everybody, Steve Rummage here. And if you have listened to 93.9 The Ville over the last few months, you know I've reminded you of 3 simple words. Call Josh Jarbo. Josh is a licensed realtor and owner of RE/MAX Alliance. And with the spring market heating up, he wants to make your home buying or selling process as efficient as possible by offering a guaranteed sale program and instant offers on commercial listings. And if that wasn't enough, up to $5,000 seller credit by mentioning you heard it right here. So don't wait any longer and contact Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or joshjarbo@remax.net.
It's time to explore Spirit barrel-aged wines from Robert Mondavi Private Selection. Each wine brings together meticulous winemaking with the time-honored tradition of aging fine spirits in oak casks. Try unique bourbon barrel-aged Cabernet Sauvignon and Chardonnay, rum barrel-aged Merlot, and rye barrel-aged red blend. Support local retailers and get delivery or pick up Spirit's barrel-aged wine from Robert Mondavi Private Selection today. Please enjoy our wines responsibly. 2021 Robert Mondavi, Campo, California.
I received a call the other day from a woman. Her husband tragically was unable to call himself, but he had told her, if anything ever happens to me, call Morgan & Morgan. And what higher honor could we receive than protecting someone's family after they're gone? Life can be shattered in a moment. When that happens, know that America's largest injury law firm is here for you. When it comes to law, size matters. We're America's largest injury law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
I'm Ethan Moore.
And I'm Taylor Lynch.
Check out Louisville Sports Live, the city's longest-running all U of L sports talk show, every Wednesday at 6 o'clock right here on 93.9 The Ville.
All the best local and national guests talking all things Louisville football, basketball, and recruiting.
Every Wednesday at 6 right here on 93.9 The Ville. And follow us on Twitter at Elville Sports without an O live.
And check out the website, LouisvilleSportsLive.net. Go Cards.
Want to be part of the show? Hit us up on the Bet Rivers Sportsbook Twitter feed at 93.9 The Ville.
Time now for a Kentuckiana Sports Center update.
Good morning. I'm Nick Valvano, the Sports Center update brought to you by which Superior Sandwiches. Yesterday, former U of L players met the U of L brass for a candid discussion. President Neely Bendapudi met the media after and stood by those in the athletic department.
I have great optimism and confidence in our program. Chris Mack is our coach. Vince Tyre is our AD, and we have some of the best in the business in there. So yes, am I happy about what happened? Absolutely not. But I'm very optimistic about how we move forward.
And to the gridiron in the NFL, Adam Schefter reporting the Titans have waived former Cardinal running back Javian Hawkins. Bad news for the Colts, center Ryan Kelly, wide receiver Zach Pascal, and quarterback Carson Wentz. They head to the reserve COVID-19 list. Wrapping up on the Diamond, the Reds, they fall to Mitch's Cardinals 3-1. The Sports Center update also brought to you by U of L Health, making the impossible possible. That's the power of you. More maybe next. This is Sports Center.
Download the ESPN Louisville app. Search ESPN Louisville for streaming, podcasts, and the latest program schedule.
Near the edge of a section, it's Brian Ownby. He nods it in.
Hey, it's Jeff Greer. Lou City is back in action Friday as the boys in purple return to Lynn Family Stadium to take on FC Tulsa. Join Casey Whitfield and me starting at 7:15 for pregame coverage, followed by the game broadcast just past 7:30. It's all right here on ESPN 680, 105.7, and the ESPN Louisville app.
I don't know if I'm better, but at least my headphones aren't tangled up.
Also, it's very easy to if you're gonna send me a screenshot, go ahead and shrink the size. Okay. Start with one. Yeah, I want to run through Satterfield, talking to the public. God. Oh, I guess we should keep going until.
I think we're obviously playing a team that has gotten a lot of notoriety over the off season. Having a big win in the bowl game, beating a really good Indiana team. I think they're known for their offense and what Lane Kiffin's really over his whole career moving the football and always has moved the ball. And I think over the last few years, particularly his time at FAU, being able to move the ball the way he did there, and a little bit of that fast pace, spread them out and get the ball all over the field, because that's what they do. They make you defend the whole field, east, west, north, and south. They do a good job with that. And then they utilize their tempo to be able to, make the defense unaware of what's going on because it's happening so fast.
Confidence level. Did it go up after listening to Mark and Mark?
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what.
I was gonna say, you want to kind of elaborate on what kind of you said to me as far as them going for it. And
yeah, I thought that Mark or Blankenbaker brought a great point up yesterday when he said last year Ole Miss, right, punted went for it on fourth down more times than they punted. Something he said was, early in the game, you'll be able to see it's going to be a nice little chess match between Louisville and Ole Miss. The chess match being, if Lane Kiffin goes for it early in the game around midfield, he's telling Louisville basically, we don't think we can stop you. If he punts it, the chess match is going to be on Coach Satterfield at that point to go punch it in. Because now he's saying, okay, I'm going to test you here. Let's see if we can, and if Louisville
let's see if we can stop you first.
Right. And if Louisville goes and punches it in,
he's going for it for the rest of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So that's going to be an interesting kind of dynamic to the game, because the thing is when you go back and you watch Ole Miss last season, and people forget, Ole Miss lost a lot of playmakers too. Okay. It's not just Louisville. I think a lot of times you bring in Tutu Atwell and Javian because that's who we know, but you don't look, I know a lot of us didn't necessarily watch a lot of Ole Miss football outside of Kentucky. The texter like this pissing down their leg. Sorry, it was a texter didn't like the word piss. I don't know. Piss works for me.
P. What are you supposed to say?
Yeah, no.
P. Yeah, say peace.
Yeah, P. Okay,
Thanks.
and pee down their leg. But
drop that. Do I need to drop that?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, we're good there. But yeah. So you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's going to be kind of a coaching chess match with those guys.
Okay. I want to hear these. Go ahead and hit two, Nikki. Unless you're busy back there.
He is an outstanding quarterback because they have to make decisions very quickly in this offense, where the ball's going, because they have several plays called within one, and he can do that. He can make all the throws. He can throw tight windows. He can throw a great deep ball. He's very accurate, and on top of that, he can run. When I first started studying him in the off season, I was hoping he couldn't run, but he can, and so. I think he's one of the better quarterbacks in the country. I think that's why he's been mentioned up for Heisman possibilities, and he makes it all go.
Yeah, keep on at 3. Yep. Wait, stop.
That's going to be a key. Getting lined up, getting our call, and getting ready to play the next down. Because so many times, and you can look on film where defenses are kind of looking around, they're not where they're supposed to be, and the ball snapped, and the ball's getting thrown out quickly to the side, vertical route, whatever it may be. So I think that's number one key. I think obviously number two is not letting anybody get behind you. you have to make everybody stay in front of you if you're on defense. And they do love to take shots down the field. They're a big play offense. And just when you don't get it lined up right, there goes the receiver. He's running by somebody and they're throwing it up. So I think that's probably the two biggest keys, eliminating the big plays, which is staying on top. But the biggest thing I think is getting lined up, getting our call, and getting going right now. That'll be something that we have to be great at.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, no, I was going to say something I saw yesterday on Twitter was, and I'm not saying I totally agree with it, but the opinion was, I can't remember who it was. Somebody wrote for College Football, said, maybe the best quarterback matchup of the weekend might be Malik Cunningham and Matt Carroll, right? Or Corral or whatever. Again, I know you could argue JT Daniels versus Clemson's quarterback, DJ.
Whoever.
DJ or Bryce, Derek King versus was it Bryce Hall? It's going to start for Bama. But I mean, as far
Just even
as
that mention on that.
proven production, that might be true. I mean, I get where you could say that. I mean, I do know that. Who is it? Will Levis against who's UL Monroe's quarterback? Okay, so you've got a guy who transferred because he couldn't start at crappy Penn State, and the guy from Louisiana Monroe who's 126 out of 30 or 130 in teams. I mean, that's going to be
how he eats his bananas.
Listen, yeah, right. Does he swallow them whole like Will Levis or what? So it's I'm sure that quarterback matchup will be one that you won't be able to take your eyes off of for a long time. But in those four are probably the biggest four. Or, Florida State, I guess, Mackenzie Melton and whoever. I don't even know who started for Notre Dame this year. So I mean, the point could be made, that Monday night, as far as, like I said, maybe not the best two, but as far as experience wise, I mean, it's one of your better quarterback matchups that the nation's going to be on. And that did take me where I said, okay, because I'm thinking about this game and I'm going, okay, no, this game does have some national attraction here. I mean, these two quarterbacks are names that guys know. I mean, obviously Matt Corral, I mean, I'm not, he might go one of the 3 or 4 top quarterbacks in the draft.
Okay, am I allowed to say I think he's suspect?
No, I think it's fair. I mean, he's throwing a lot of interceptions. I mean,
I think he's a prize system product. When you're going for it on fourth down, you're automatically going to have at least a 15 to 20% bump in statistics. Yes.
Yeah.
If you're going for it on fourth down, half of the time that is normally a punt situation, you're sticking. What is that? That's worth 120 yards a game.
Yeah.
And a passing offense, going for it 5 times when you would have punted.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So between that and a coach who says, okay, make a mistake, but make it big, it's like, yeah, you might be suspect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Packer and Durham called us the biggest mystery team in the ACC.
I think it's a great point.
You like that? Yeah.
I think it's a great point because I think even Louisville fans were going, I don't quite know what we have. I mean, like, I think we know, but it is kind of, I think it's a mystery here. I mean, ask any Louisville fan right now. I think is all you feel like is they say the defense is going to be really good. The offense is going to be, I thought
offensive line.
But I mean, I think Blankenbaker, we were talking in the break and he said, I think the offense is going to be fine or okay. It's going to be okay. And I think that's about where Louisville fans are at right now. Like we expect a offense, and a really good defense. Is this a signal?
That's my pinky, Steve. Don't make jokes.
Are we doing this?
You watch them last year against Alabama.
That's how you go to HR.
Alabama is, and their defensive line is walking around because they're tired because they couldn't substitute any guys. They're going so fast. You can't get anybody in because you'll get a penalty because they're going to snap the ball. So, we have to do a good job of when we can substitute. and when we can't, so obviously if they sub a guy, then we got to be able to run a guy on just to, get some guys some breaks right there. And obviously that's one of the advantages of going fast as an offense, that they're able to do that. So, but that is a concern as well, being able to get guys in and out of the game. But it's not just Alabama. There's several teams where, guys, let's say a drive is going, their tempo in this drive and they're into 5, play 6, play 7, and they're still heading subbed. I mean, that makes it difficult. So we got to be very good at getting guys in the game when they sub and have an opportunity.
God, they're going to have to be sharp on defense, man. Their signal calls are going to have to be thorough. Man. Yeah, just substitution pattern alone can make you look bad.
Texter says uniforms are nice. Also, they was letting you know something I did about the linebacker from Detroit was waived. They hope it opens up more room for Jalen to play.
Am I allowed to celebrate that?
Yes, it's the NFL. These are pros. Yeah, bro. Sorry. You got let go. My son's better than you. Because if your son got let go, there would be somebody celebrating. I mean, you don't celebrate the kid, the guy in general. I mean, I don't want anybody to lose their job, But I mean, sorry, it's my son or yours. That's like today, Ben DiNucci got cut. You think I give a crap? No. I'm like, yeah, it opens up a spot. Freak out of here.
Sounds like he's from my delegation.
Yeah, I don't want no Italian quarterback.
I'm gonna say that you got to say Italian. I don't want no Italian quarterback like that.
I'll let y'all figure that one out.
Italian. I don't want no Italian out here running my team. Yeah,
throwing meatball sauce. Pigskin.
They did say the Cowboys are going to look at Cam Newton, though.
I bet they are.
As a backup.
I bet they are.
Javian did get released again, too, man.
No.
Yeah, I hated to see that. I hated to see that.
No. You don't think he'll get picked up? Surely he's going to get picked up. Or they're going to see if he clears waivers, and they're going to bring him back on the practice squad.
Ole Miss spread raised to 11. Worry you at all? Does me. I think it's going to be tough to win a game. If Vegas thinks you're 10 plus, I think it's tough to
cover, right?
I think you can cover. Yeah. I think you can cover. I think it's going to be any game I'm 10 plus, I go into that game basically expecting to lose. Not saying you can't win. It can happen. But these guys out in Vegas aren't ignorant. So when I see 11, I go, might be tough to win. Because obviously they know something. Again, like I said, not impossible. Much worse has happened, bigger spreads. We've been on the opposite end. Watched a 24-point underdog come in here and beat Brian Brown and those guys in front of my very eyes.
Beat Lamar.
Yeah. So, it's like, right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I forgot about that. God. Oh, I guess I just erased that from my memory. But
beat Lamar and then get rings for it.
Yeah, but man, that's one where it does make me kind of, I don't know. Do you think that's fair if I say, 11 makes me go, probably not going to win, but cover? Yes, I think you can.
And when I'm irritated and you start saying things like 11, I'm like, these referees that they probably announce some referees that probably think big boy football, you know what I'm saying? Or something, just have some inherent bias or something.
Yeah.
That's Ole Miss and this little, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you've got some down south referees.
But you said it. Packer and Durham said
we're the biggest mystery.
So I mean that can be Vegas too. That can be Vegas too.
I'm glad we're talking football. I'm glad we're talking football.
Texter says Vegas is moving the line because the public's betting against Louisville. Starting line was 8. So I'm like, okay, it's fair.
Yeah, when there is a big move, you're supposed to bet against it.
You are supposed to. I mean, we were told that by Brandon Lang in private. Not now, I guess, but said yeah. So anyway,
you can just let it be regular, good old advice.
I know.
You had to put a name on it. Is that music playing, or am I going deaf? Okay, I was gonna say no,
he's not playing nothing. He's just sitting there staring at us. Just 3